Alrighty guys, what's up? Welcome to today's vlog. It's been a hot minute since I've done a vlog of me doing a trip. Cool thing is I actually picked this trip up with like all the new baby blues coming in. It opened up the door for me to be bumped up to be a little more senior. So I'm able to like bid for trips and I'll get the trips. Whereas like a couple months ago, even last month, I would bid for a trip and I wouldn't get it. I literally bidded for this trip like last week and I got the trip like a couple days after. But I do have some big news for you all. At some point in this video, I'm going to talk to you all about the big news and explain like why it's so good. I took a trip. It's a 3-day trip technically. So I leave today. Today's Friday, February, what is today? Today's February 15th, flying to Burbank, California. And then I'll get there tonight at, I think it said like 6:40 p.m. With the time difference. And once I get there, I'll have 24 hours basically for a layover. Leave the next day, Saturday, at, I think the flight is at 8 p.m. So then it's gonna be like a red eye back to Boston, which is gonna suck. But I'll get back to Boston at 4 a.m. in the morning, which will allow me some time to get home and kind of like nap. So it's not like the worst type of red eye you can get, but it's kind of, you know, it's bad. Like the LA red eye is probably the worst. I remember like getting home, landing at like 8 a.m., having to drive back home, get home at like 10 a.m., and then just sleeping for the whole day. I picked this 3-day trip up on my 3 days off because I was kind of getting bored and I needed something to do. So after this 3-day trip, I'll come back on Sunday. I'll be home at like 4 in the morning, and I'll be back on reserve the next day for another 3-day block. I hope you all enjoyed the military training videos I had. It's kind of like crazy how like drill weekend works, because sometimes it could be, you could have like a 60-day space in between drill, and then sometimes you could have like a 2-week space in between drill. It's crazy. But if you guys didn't already know, I'm doing a free giveaway for 2 of my favorite supplements, the Microfactor, which comes with a the Microfactor pack. You get an antioxidant pill, a probiotic pill, an EFA, which is essential fatty acids pill, the CoQ10, which is the coenzyme Q10 pill, a multivitamin, and a fruits and veggies. And it's probably one of the best things that I've invested in for my health personally and my energy. I've noticed overall like it's been boosted. And I'm also giving away the Opti Greens 50, which is it's like a veggie replacement, but I wouldn't call it a veggie replacement because the goal is always to get in whole, nutritious foods. That's why they call supplements, because they're supplemental. You don't want to rely on them. But my insist with always flying and not having access to these whole nutritious foods all the time, like some 15-hour days I'll be on a plane. It's good to have my Opti Greens. It's good to take my Microfactor to get my micronutrients in. And yeah, so I'm giving those 2 things away. Just go find the video. It says free giveaway. All you gotta do is like the video, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and leave a comment down below, basically, you know, telling why you watch my channel, and maybe like what type of stuff that you enjoy watching on my channel, and where you're from. You know, very simple, straightforward, super easy. But I'm driving to the airport now, so I'm gonna enjoy actually my Opti Greens on the way there, and I'll see you guys at the airport. Alright guys, made it to the airport, or I should say the parking garage. On the way here, they ended up updating my schedule. So instead of going straight from Boston to Burbank, we're going to be going from Boston to Denver, and then Denver to Burbank. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Instead of getting there at 4:30 p.m., we're going to get there at 5:30 p.m. So that means I just get an extra hour of pay, but it's just have to deal with that whole like boarding and deplaning process again. That's probably like the worst part of the job. But I'm gonna head to the airport and grab a coffee once I get there. So I'll see you when you get there. Peace. Just gonna grab some credit card applications, then get a coffee. So I'll see you guys at the gate. On the plane right now, so we're not doing a full like deplaning process in Denver. What's happening is we're actually stopping in Denver to just do a little like refuel, and then we're gonna take right off. So that worked out perfect. I think it's like blocked for like an extra hour and a half just to like sit there and get refueled. But we're about to start boarding, so I'll see you guys once we get to Burbank. Hey, what's up everyone? What is going on? Shanley's over here watching me, supervising, making sure I don't say anything bad, no bad words. But damn, was it a long day today. It is 11:35 p.m. on the West Coast, which means it is, after doing some math, 2:35 p.m. on the East Coast. Yeah, we ended up getting to the hotel at 11 p.m. We were originally supposed to get here at like 5:30 p.m. today, but with all the delays and the rerouting, so remember I told you that we're supposed to go from Boston to Denver, and then we're going to go to Denver to Burbank, and we're going to stop in Denver to refuel. So mid-flight, I want to say like 2.5 hours in, the pilot said that we were going to be going to Las Vegas instead. So instead of going to Denver, we ended up going to Las Vegas, which like tacked on like extra hour. And the reason we went to Las Vegas was because it's closer to Burbank, and we figured if we got close to Las Vegas and we had enough fuel, we could just make it straight to Burbank. But of course, we had plenty of fuel once we got to Las Vegas, but air traffic control called and said that the weather in Burbank was bad, so they wanted us to land in Las Vegas. So we ended up landing in Las Vegas. That ended up being a 6 hour and like 22-minute flight. So it was a long one flight right there. It's crazy. And once we got to Las Vegas, we had to refuel and wait to get clearance from air traffic control to go to Burbank. So that was like another hour and a half basically. And then once we got into the air to go to Burbank, we were told that we didn't have a gate. So we landed in Burbank within like 45 minutes of taking off from Vegas, and we ended up sitting on the runway, or off the runway basically, for 55 minutes. And that's when the passengers started getting like really mad and angry. So needless to say, it was a long day. I think we got paid 8.5 or 9 hours today, which is insane because it's supposed to be like a 5-hour day. But hey, not complaining. It would have been nice to get here early because I am exhausted. But beggars can't be choosers. Gotta look at the pros, which is you got extra pay today. But funny story, one of the passengers that was leaving ended up, she was like super angry. She walked off the plane and said like F you to one of the flight attendants. Now mind you, we have no control over the weather or any of these delays. We are here to assist in case of an emergency, and if you guys need some chips or drinks, I got you. But other than that, we don't communicate with air traffic control. That's the pilots, and they'll communicate with us when they get information. So this lady pretty much basically said it was like our faults, but that's just how it is. It's the stuff you're gonna deal with on the line. It's cutthroat out there.
So I guess what I'm wondering is if you went to LA or if you went to Burbank.
That's the real question. Did I say LA?
You said it 100 times.
No, I didn't. I said Burbank.
You said Burbank and then you said LA.
Oh.
You said Las Vegas.
I'm gonna have to go back through this and rewatch this, but if I said LA, I meant Burbank. It's like...
No, you said both. I was just giving you a hard time because you said that you're going to Las Vegas at least 100 times.
Oh. So yeah, we went to Las Vegas. Woo! for like 2 minutes.
You missed that one.
Anyways, the reason I kept my uniform on was to do this video, so you're welcome. I've been sitting in this damn uniform for an extra 40 minutes after I got to my hotel room. That's pathetic. I'm pathetic.
You blame them, but you do that all the time.
Well, once I get here, I always set my room up, so I'll give you guys a quick tour of the hotel room, and then hopefully tomorrow I can go do some exploring, maybe find like a coffee shop, go to the gym, but we'll see. But yeah, good news, there's a fridge here so I can store all my food. Really good news. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna shower first, go to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Say goodnight to Shanley. Awesome. Alright guys, see you in the morning. What's up guys, good morning. Today is my first day in Burbank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up some breakfast, and they're also doing a free breakfast buffet downstairs from 7 to 11. But I told you guys I'd give you like a tour of the hotel room, so I'm going to do that now. Here we get the outside. Nothing too crazy. And the hotel right there. Get your desk chair, TV. There's a couch over here in the corner. I got the king bed again. What's up? This is the shower. Look at that. The door closes. That's a nice shower. And then your typical sink and mirror. But what I got here for breakfast is I got my oatmeal, I got my blueberries, and there's a microwave. And look at this, there's a fridge. I thought these were drawers. Sweet. And also guys, this is a nootropic from First Form. This stuff is insanely good. The focus and energy you get from this is crazy. Usually when I take like a stimulant or a thermogenic, I get like really jittery, but like, you know, you have that crazy energy. This stuff right here, this stuff gives you the energy without the jitters. I love it. Thinking about buying an order this week of it because it is that good, and it's gonna help me with my prep with cutting fat and curbing my appetite, because lately I've been extra hungry. So, but actually look at this cool little bowl. I forgot JetBlue gave me this bowl. Look at that, it pops out, and you get yourself a little travel bowl. Pretty cool, right? Not bad. So I'm gonna break that good news here soon. I'm going to be researching a gym to go to. I try to reach out to my mentor because my mentor lives here in LA. He said he's got a really busy schedule, so I won't be able to meet up with him, but he recommended going to check out this gym called Barbell Brigade, and I think I've seen it in a few of like top fitness people's YouTube videos, so I'll check that out, see how far away it is. Worst case, I'll just have to go to one of the gyms that are on my list with Active and Fit, which is like the membership that JetBlue offers for us as employees. So I'm gonna make this food. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, what's up guys? We are at breakfast. So the cool thing about this hotel is they do a free buffet. So I went and got some boiled eggs, a slice of bacon, toast, and a coffee, which I'm gonna bring back to my room and put some protein powder in there. But I'm looking up the gyms right now, and there's a LA Fitness, which is like 4 miles away, so I'm gonna ask the hotel to see if they'll drive me. Worst case, I'll have to take an Uber. But there's other gyms like closer, like within 1 mile, so I might even go check them out. But I prefer an LA Fitness because they got classes and they got like a sauna. So, but I'm gonna show you guys my breakfast, and I also ordered a veggie omelet on top of this. So a lot of food, which is okay because I'm probably not gonna be eating much once I leave here. What's up guys? I just got back from breakfast. Breakfast was delicious. The cool thing about this hotel here in Burbank, California, so if any of you new baby blues ever get a chance to come out here, I mean, I wish it was a little bit longer. It was supposed to be longer, but due to the extensive delays and we had to like stop in Vegas last night to get refueled. It kind of got cut short. Like I would have been able to do a little bit more last night, record and post a little more, but unfortunately that's just how some things go. Some days it's just unpredictable with this job. But you know, at the end of the day, the biggest thing that I try to instill in myself is patience. So in order to be successful with this job, you have to be very patient. You have to be used to change, constant change. You know, nothing is really ever set in stone with this job either. Positive attitude is so undermined in this job, I think. And I think that's one key to have a successful career here as a flight attendant, whatever airline you're in, is to, you know, work on being more positive, because, you know, not everything is going to be the way you expect it to be with the erratic schedules that we have. So instead of focusing on like negative things that happen throughout your day, maybe try and focus on like the small wins and the small positives of each day. So the 5.5 hour flight that I was supposed to have yesterday turned into I think we got blocked for like 8.5 hours. You know, pro to that is I got extra hours. I got paid more money to sit on a plane. You know, big deal. I'm not really a person that really cares to go out and party on layovers, so it didn't really affect me that much. Like I said, like the biggest things that I like to do on layovers is I like to find a good gym. Now that I'm kind of dieting, I can't really go find a good food spot, but I would go find a really good food spot and enjoy some like food, like top rated food in the area, and just like walk around and take in the environment. So those are things that make me happy. And if you could figure out ways to be more positive throughout this job, you're gonna have a better time and you're gonna enjoy this job a lot more. But anyways, good news I want to tell you guys all about, because I'm gonna end this video here, is that I got a line. So, which is kind of amazing. I thought I was gonna get a line in like August or September, or even like by the winter time. And if you guys don't know what a line is, it means that I'm not on reserve. Now, this isn't set in stone. Just because I have a line now doesn't mean that I'll have a line in a month or two, because the way things work, and that's because most of the graduating classes are being sent to Boston, which is going to boost me up in seniority a lot quicker. But the people that get sent to Boston don't mean that they have to stay here in Boston, so they have the option to switch to different bases once they're here in Boston, and spots are available and they open up in other blue cities. And if you don't know what our cities are, our main cities are Boston, JFK, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, and Long Beach. So those are the 5 options to choose for your base. And obviously it's a lot tougher to get Long Beach, obviously way tougher to get Orlando. I think if I were to rank in order, like easiest to hardest bases to get, it'd probably be easiest Boston, next JFK, Fort Lauderdale, and then like Orlando, Long Beach would be kind of like 4 and 5. So anyways, if you're gonna get this job, expect to be in Boston or JFK for at least your first month or 2. I don't know. But I got a line for next month, so I'm super stoked about that. Shanley and I even got a trip together in which we have like a 30-hour layover in one of our favorite cities, but you'll see which city that is once we go there. I kind of want to keep it a little bit more of a surprise. I don't want to give you guys all the information. I feel like I've always been giving you just like the information like within the title, so I'm gonna keep it a little more mystical. So if that's what I want to use. So basically, it'll kind of, you know, make you more interested in watching my videos instead of me just telling you like the answer, basically. So yeah, sweet. Shanley got a line too. I got a line, and I got booked for like 72 hours next month. I'm gonna try. My goal is to be at like 100 to 120 hours per month, and that's gonna allow me to save the amount of money that I want to save, and it's going to allow me to pay off some bills that I have as well, you know, like car insurance, car payment. The next video that I'm going to do, which will be posted probably Monday, I'm going to go over like a reserve schedule, like what to expect, what some of my reserve schedules look like. Not all schedules are the same. This might just be a way for you to like ease some anxiety if like you haven't got into the job yet, or you're like worried about like not ever having time to see family or friends. One of the pros of being on reserve is all the free time that you have. There's going to be plenty of time for you to do travel, go see family, see friends, and explore other cities. I've been up since 8 a.m. this morning. I did some client stuff, reached out to some people. I talked about cortisol levels, which basically is in response to stress. So whenever you're stressed, your body's going to increase your cortisol levels, and some people in my group have been struggling with losing, you know, some belly fat in the abdominal region area. And one of the biggest contributing factors to not being able to lose fat is cortisol. And a lot of people don't know that when your cortisol levels or your stress levels are raised, your body's going to be more apt to store body fat, and in return it's going to actually start burning muscle. Two things that you really don't want to happen as well. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna end this video here with that. Also, if you guys are interested in free online coaching, I do free online coaching. There's no catch to it at all. It's free. I educate you. I don't push supplements on you. You don't in no way, need, or shape or form have to purchase the supplements with First Form. Do I educate you on supplements? Yes, I do. Do I like shove it down your throat that you have to buy supplements? No, I don't. You can ask anybody in my group. But with that, I hope you all have a good day. Take care, and I'll see you all on the next one.